this was definitely not on the schedule, but I have some time and I got a lot of requests. So today I'm gonna be swatching the entirety of the new Natasha Denona spring collection, which includes 2 new HyBlush Cloudy Cream Cheek Duo colors. It includes the new hybrid tinted gloss balm formulation, and as well as 2 new lip liner shades. So I'm gonna show you the colors of those today and what they look like on me. In my most recent shopper drop, I did let you guys know that I was dropping these, meaning I was not going to purchase them. I just felt like the blush colors wouldn't be the most flattering on me. And I'm tired of the tinted lip gloss balm hybrid products. I just have so many. The only shade that I might have tried was Clio. That was the one I did have my eye on. But overall, I was gonna pass on this collection. Didn't think I needed it. I'm very grateful though that I did receive it in PR. So I asked on my Instagram story if you guys wanted me to swatch them for you. So if you were interested, at least you'd be able to have a reference video for colors and see how they look on me. And it was pretty overwhelming. Yes, we want to see it. So the plan is hopefully that this is going to help some of you guys out if you were interested in picking up any of this. But yes, I do want to go in. This was gifted, super duper grateful. But it wasn't a collection that I was actually that interested in from Natasha Denona. But I have the time, I have the energy right now, so I thought it would still be a fun one to film. So we'll get started with the blushes. So we have a shade expansion here of the HyBlush Cloud Cream Cheek Duos. And if you are a watcher of mine, I did do a video on the full collection earlier last year when they first launched, and I like this formula. I didn't love it. I thought it was fine, and I felt like all of the shades that they launched looks similar to one another, and they were very warm. So I do feel as though a shade expansion was necessary. However, I don't think I meant like these shades, but she did launch 2 new shades. These are $42 each. One is extremely unique. There's Nude Muse, and this is the one that everybody wants to see, and it's the one that I thought would look terrible on me. Lush Lila. So we'll swatch those today. So I'll swatch Nude Muse for you. So these are a gel to powder formulation. This side features a soft matte finish, and then this side features a glowy finish that you can use as either blush or highlight, whatever best suits your skin tone. So here would be the blush shade. This is a soft peachy color. And then here is, for me, I will demo it as a highlight shade. They describe this as a dusty rose beige, but I feel there's a lot of peach in here. And then Lush Lila, I'm a little scared of. This is one I would not have purchased for myself because I just feel like it's gonna look crazy on me, but we'll give it a go. Here's that soft matte color, very airy. And here is the glow color. So for me, these are both going to work as blushes. So let's put on Nude Muse first. I'm starting off with the soft matte shade. I mean, this is a very beautiful color. Like I said, I think this is a fine formula. I just don't think this formula stands out as an all-time favorite, and I did not love her initial color range. And this shade is kind of similar to what already exists in the color range, beautiful as it is. I like it. I think it's very, very pretty. And then let's see how the glowy side will look. I'm gonna put it kind of as a hybrid between my blush and highlight, or where I would normally place that product. And if you want a little bit more gleam, use your finger. You can also pat it on. So for me, I would probably still prefer something slightly lighter to work as a highlight, but this is a good blush lighter or a bridge between the blush and the highlighter. This is what Nude Muse looks like on me. Now, when I think of a nude blush, I don't necessarily think of this color, but it is very, very pretty. I do have a little bit of powder on, by the way, on my under eyes, but I did try to not bring it down too low. Okay, Lush Lila, let's see what you got for me. Shades like these are not complimentary on me normally, so I'm not expecting too much. You know what? This we can make work. I feel like it's pulling more pink on me, not like too light or cool toned of a lavender for my skin tone. I do feel as though there's a warmth to it, which is flattering for me. However, if you're very cool toned or fair, you might not be happy with that. Actually, that's quite pretty. That is way better than I thought it was gonna look. And it does have this very airbrushed appearance on the cheek. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a brush. This is BK Beauty 109, by the way, that I'm using for both sides. So this one I cannot use as a highlighter on myself, but it does work to add that glow on top of the soft matte finish. You know what? I like this color way more than I thought I would. This is much prettier than I thought it was gonna be on me. It has a subtle like hot pink vibe to it, but not crazy. And as you can see, neither of these were too pigmented on me. However, you can build it up if you want, but if you're heavy-handed, this is pretty heavy-handed person friendly. So that's how Nude Muse and Lush Lila are looking. Let me know what you think. Are these what you expected? Do you have a favorite shade? Two new lip liners that couldn't be any more different. I do love the I Need a Nude formula. I think they're very creamy to apply, but also long wearing. So this is Cherry Blossom, which they describe as a natural nude pink. I'm excited about this. And it does have a matching high gloss, by the way. So those would be a dream to pair together. And then there's Cherry Cola, which the cola lips are really, really popular right now, and this is gonna be so beautiful for either a deep lip or if you have a deep complexion. Okay, let's do Cherry Blossom first. I love this shade. This is like a slightly more rosy mauve-y version of my natural lip color. Love this. Love this shade for me. Really, really natural. Okay, let's do Cherry Cola now, which is that dark burgundy brown. Not my everyday lip liner, but and always it's fun to take pencil brush, blend as necessary if you need. I feel it has a lot of purple to it, but that's what Cherry Cola is looking like on me. Now, the last product I have to swatch for you is actually a brand new product from Natasha Denona. So I have not experienced this formula before. These are the High Gloss Hybrid Tinted Gloss Balms. So these are buttery, cushiony, day and night lip essential. They're supposed to give vibrant, true color payout with a glassy wet shine, long wear finish, never feels sticky. Has those skin-loving ingredients, hydrate, smooths for a refresh, plump statement pout. Available in 7 shades, perfectly matched to some of the HyBlush hues, and Natasha's best-selling I Need a Nude lip crayons. Let's try these guys out. So, I'm gonna swatch them first for you. The packaging is super cute. The packaging matches the shade on the inside. So this first one is Cherry Blossom, a natural nude pink. That is that lip liner that I swatched first for you. Okay, medium level of pigment. Lush Lila. So this is the same shade as that new blush that we just tried on over here on this side. Berry Pop is a cherry mauve. Pretty bright. Fresh Mauve, which is a mauve. This is the Clio. This is the one, if I were to buy one, it was gonna be this one. A light brown pink. Spicy Caramel. A medium caramel shade. Pretty warm. And then Cherry Cola, which is that new lip liner shade. And this is a dark burgundy brown. So again, from top to bottom, we have Cherry Blossom, Lush Lila, Berry Pop, Fresh Mauve, Clio, Spicy Caramel, and Cherry Cola. Let's get this on the lips. From what I can see, these have good pigment, which I'm excited about. It still is a gloss, so it's not full pigment, but each shade has its own purpose, its own life. So far so good. I'm liking how these swatched. And for most of these shades, I'm just gonna leave a little bit of Cherry Blossom lip liner just around the edges of my lips, not to change the color or anything, just to give me some definition. Let's test Lush Lila. By the way, these do have a very subtle fragrance to them. It's slightly sweet, but very, very subtle. I have to like really take it in to smell it. It's very pleasant and not strong at all. So Lush Lila is the most quote unquote clear, but you can see it still does lighten the lips up. From what I can tell, this formula is not filling in the lines of the lips as much as some of my other favorite lip glosses, because I can see it settling into the lines, but it's not bad. And it does have a nice shine to it. I'm definitely already liking this formula better than her original lip gloss formula, but still need to test this out. But anyways, Lush Lila, Berry Pop. Ooh, this is gonna add such freshness to the face. This one is quite pretty. I think it will be gorgeous in the springtime, just to add that pop. Fresh Mauve. I do really like the colors, you guys. So this one's pretty and kind of neutral. Do keep in mind my lips get pretty pigmented as I am taking off the lip color and adding more lip color because the blood is rushing to them. So there is a little bit of fighting between the two, my lip color and the lip glosses. But this is the one, if I was gonna buy one, it was gonna be this Clio shade. Oh, I'm excited to try this with a brown lip liner. There's also a Clio I Need a Nude lip liner that you could pair with this. Oh yeah. Love this. Give me a brown lip liner and you have the prettiest brown nude. You can see if you over apply, this happens. Just go like that. I love this. Actually, hold on. I want the full effect with Clio. I want to try it with the matching Clio lip liner. So this is like a nice taupe shade. Okay, Clio lip liner is underneath. Let me show you Clio again with the matching lip liner. Love. Yes. I'm leaving Clio on the outskirts and let's put on Spicy Caramel, which is quite warm. This will be a beautiful fall lip color. And finally, I'm gonna show you Cherry Cola with the matching Cherry Cola lip liner. So let's see. So this is a little sheer, but you can still get some good pigment with it, obviously. Sheer, but not clear for sure. And this is Cherry Cola with Cherry Cola lip liner. Beautiful combo. Okay, so I'm gonna reapply the new Cherry Blossom lip liner, which is so good. And then I do just love the matching gloss. So what I've noticed with these formulas, so many bonus points that these actually have pigment to them. So 0 complaints there. They're not like full pigment glosses, but they're medium level and you can kind of layer it on thick if you want more true color, but thank goodness for that. Brands don't make pigmented glosses anymore, and I think this is the perfect level because each shade looked different and had its own color on my lips. So love that. Love this formula already so much better than her regular gloss formula. The only thing, my biggest gripe with this is that it really doesn't fill in the lines of the lips. There's certain gloss formulas that kind of sit over the lines of the lips, which makes the lips look more full and look like a little bit more like you had lip plumper. So if you have lines, I mean, you can kind of see them traveling in there. It's not bad, but it is something that I notice. And if you have too much product glopped on, you'll have to go like that because the strings will stick together. And while I don't consider this gloss sticky, because it doesn't feel sticky, there's this smoothness when I rub my lips together. It is tacky enough to stick to the lips. So I think longevity on this is going to be pretty decent. So I've never really been a big fan of any of Natasha's glosses. I think so far this is probably my favorite gloss formula she's launched yet, but this was more of a swatch video than it was a review, as I am getting to know these new products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you are interested in any of the new Natasha Denona products, I hoped I could narrow them down for you, the best shades for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have all of the products that I linked in the description box down below for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.
It's delicious.